We're going to quickly recap another brick in the wall, our lesson from last week. Please make sure you've got your printout in front of you or the PDF file, whichever you're working with. I've put together a quick backtrack just for us to jam along with. It starts with a D minor 4 times in a row and then switches to the riff. And your end product should sound something like this. Here we go. 3 and 4 and... Here comes the riff. We got that. Okay, now let's break it down. Let's first start with the riff. It's a nice and easy finger exercise. Like I said, you've got your PDF, you've got the tab in front of you. And it's going to be fingers 1 and 3 basically for the riff in frets 3 and 1. Okay, I'm saying 3 first because we're starting on the note 3 or the fret number 3 of the second string, something like that. And you're going to pluck it, go to the open first string, fret 1 of the first string, back to the open string. And those 4 notes, we don't need no, if you sing the words with it, basically get repeated. And if you put the words with it, you're going to have something like this. We don't need no education. And it's a really easy riff. You can see it up close. There's the 3, open first string, fret 1 of the first string, back to the open first string, and then back to fret 3, open, 1, open as it repeats for the second time. Now there are 2 riffs, okay? The second riff simply goes like this. And if you compare the 2 bars, you'll notice the only difference is the end 0 is no longer there, because when he sings the words, first one, we don't need no education, you need the 0. We don't need no thought control. Because of the words, you don't need that extra 0. Now, we also mentioned during the lesson, if you can recall, don't play the red 2. Okay. The next time round, you include that red 2, because it goes... You see that quick number 2 there? It's number 2 on the second fret of the third string. No dark, and you need it for that phrase, no dark sarcasm in the classroom. So that's when the 2 comes in. Otherwise, the first and third would be the same. Okay, I hope you got that. Now the strumming for the song, this is where the sneaky part lies. It's based on the D minor chord. I'm sure you're all familiar with D minor. Finger 1, fret 1, string 1. Middle finger, you can see I have numbered them, goes to the third string. And third finger goes to the second string. Okay, but we're going to focus more predominantly now on our strumming pattern, because that's where the technique and the challenges lie. It's a really cool strumming pattern. It should sound like this at speed. But at slow motion, we're going to have this bass note, palm, palm. Bass note, palm, palm. Now let's take it into small steps. We're going to start with down, up, down. We got that? Do it with me. 2 and 3 and 4 and down, up, down. And after you've done that, you strike the 4th string, the bass note. So slow motion, down, down, bass note. Let's try it a bit faster. 2, 3, 4. And at full speed, 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see that quick flick onto the 4th string. Once you've done that, you add a very quick down up. You can see the movement's quite quick. Down up, and then you bring the back part of your palm in to silence it. So it's down up, silence. And what I've just shown there must be done twice in a row. So it's down up, as simple as that. Now, if we join the first and second part together now of the strumming, we're going to have this slow motion, 3 and 4 and down, bass, down, up. There's your palm damp, down, up, palm damp. I shouldn't have waited. I just wanted to sort of comment while I was playing it through. Here's without the commentary. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's twice. So that entire rhythm pattern must go through, twice through. Okay. The fun part now is to combine the strumming and the picking part together, so the transition from playing into this. That's where the sneaky part lies. I'm going to roll up sleeves here so the sleeve doesn't get in the palm. Please, if you're playing with a long sleeve, be careful, because this happens sometimes and I've seen it accidentally lie on the strings. So if you're getting a bit chilly and your sleeve is long and you get dead notes and you can't explain it, just watch out for this. Might seem like silly advice, but trust me, I've seen quite a lot of students get caught with that one. Alright, now I'm going to put the backtrack on again. And with the backtrack, what I've done, because Pink Floyd wouldn't come and jam with us, I put my own one together, and I thought I'd strum with the D minor chord 4 times just to set the tempo, set the rhythm, and then we're going to do the tune. So you're going to hear a 4 count, and then you start playing D minor 4 times in a row. If you want to play through together with me, please do. That'll be cool. Here we go. So you can see the 1 stays. Here comes the red 2. And here comes G 4 times. 3rd time, same rhythm pattern, back to D minor. Here comes F and C. And that's it. One more time, F and C. And then you got to count 2, 3, 4, and then after that on the original, that's when the kids all sing together, that sort of school, junior school choir thing that they got going with the original. I'm sure you're aware of it. And you simply repeat everything you've done. So just to recap, the chords after you've done the D minor and the riff thing goes to G 4 times, bass note now on the 4th string, once, twice, 3rd time, 4th time, then back to D minor twice. And then for the part where it goes all in all, you just another brick in the wall, you're going to have 1 bar of F, 1 bar of C. And important there is the F's bass note is on the 4th string, the C's bass note's on the 5th string. So it's a nice accuracy discipline also for your picking hand as well. Now for those that like a little bit of improvising and want to try your scale techniques, this is a bit of an extra part for those guys. Going to focus on fret number 10 over here, and we're going to play the D minor pentatonic scale, which should sound something like this. Fret 10, fret 13 on the top string, fret 10, fret 12, fret 10, fret 12, now on the 4th going to the 3rd string, 10, 12 again, and we finish off with 10, 13 and 10, 13. So one more time if you play it through with me, slow motion, 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure you can play with me. You need the scale and reverse in order to improvise with the track which I'm going to do now. Now I'm going to take that scale, a bit more of an angle, and just for the fun of it, I'm going to jam along with the backtrack you put together, and you can see how cool this sounds. In the background you can hear that D minor chord there. 1, 2, and let's jam. And you can your scale more head on. You can hear the scale played normally, just sounds cool. So with some string bends, you get your first solo. So it's not the original solo, we're just taking D minor pentatonic scale and playing over the track. Sort of freestyle, lots of fun, backtrack still going. The scale again sounds cool by itself. Try repetition. A lot of string bends. When it goes to G, we don't have to change the scale. You can go fast, slow, there's no speed requirements or. So that was just to demonstrate how the scale can work for you as a bit of a tail ender for the video, just for fun. If you want more sort of hints and tips or to focus specifically on your scale, some introductions on how to sort of get exercise, some little double stop techniques, just some overall lead techniques, let me know and I can prepare something for you. Otherwise, have a good one. And the goal of this was to actually learn the basic chords and the rhythm and the tune, not really the tail end of the improv. That was just a bit extra. Okay, have a good week. Chat soon. Take care. Bye.